Welcome to a video from thedigital-lifestyle.com. In this video I'm going to show you how you can use OneDrive so that you can access all your music from Google Play Music, from iTunes and Groove, and you can access all these using the Groove apps on Windows, iOS and Android. So we're going to show you how to put all our music in one place and access it from anywhere. This is the kind of thing that's talked about in our new book, Entertainment Apps on the Go with Windows 10, available from Amazon. And we go into more detail on these, but this will give you a quick overview of what I'm talking about. So first thing I'm going to look at is how we can use OneDrive to store music and then access that from any of our devices. To do this, I'm on my Surface here, but I'm actually remoted onto the PC that's got all my storage on. So OneDrive. So if you've got Windows 10, you've probably already got OneDrive set up. What I'm going to show you is just the introduction to OneDrive, how we can get that set up and how we can use it for music storage with Google Play and iTunes and everything else. So in Windows 10 you've got OneDrive here, and let's go to the settings. So here is the settings, and I do choose folder there. So this is the list I use for all sorts of things, OneDrive, but the key here is music. Let's just scroll to that. There's music. So I've got a folder on here. So what you could do, you could have just music synced if you want on here. This is kind of the master machine where you're going to store all your music on. So you just sync that music folder. Like I said, you can do all of them or some of them, whatever you want. But the key for this machine that currently contains all my music is to have that music folder synced. So I'm already set up with the music folder. Then all you do is put music in that folder. So I've got all different music on here, all sorts in these folders, and you just literally put them in there. So currently you may have your music in a different folder, say maybe you've got it in iTunes or Google Play Music or something else, and all you need to do is you can cut and paste it and put it in this OneDrive music folder, and then it will automatically sync to the cloud. There are various storage options with OneDrive. I think the basic free one gives you 5 gig, but if you've got Office 365 you can have a terabyte. So that's it, you can put your music into here and it's automatically synced. Now let's say, let's go to my music folders here. Let's say I've got a folder here called music, and I've currently got all my music in there. Let's say it's in the iTunes folder. Now you don't probably want 2 copies of it, so what you can do, you can cut and paste this and put it in the music folder in OneDrive, and then if you go back to OneDrive and the music folder, you can right click and include in library there, and you can do music. So then that adds that to the sort of the shortcut back to the My Libraries music folder, and then you can go through your other programs that want to know where the music is, and you can tell them it's in that OneDrive music folder, for example iTunes. So if I go into here to iTunes, edit and then preferences, then into advanced, you can see here that my music is located in users in OneDrive music. So I've told iTunes that my music is stored in this OneDrive folder. If it currently points at say C:, users in iTunes, and you now you've cut and pasted your music into the music folder in OneDrive, you need to tell it that you've changed it. So you do that change option and you just tell it where your music is located. So once you've done that, you cut and paste it into your music folder, you've told iTunes that it's in this folder, then iTunes then will use that music folder. So it's fine, it's just a local storage. iTunes won't have any difference in how iTunes works, but when you rip a CD it will automatically go into that music folder on OneDrive, which means it's automatically available for you in the cloud, like I said, on Android, iOS, Windows and the browser as well. So it's a great way of getting all your music into one location and then access it anywhere. So even if you're not a Windows phone user or anything like that, doesn't matter, you can put it in the music folder, go on your Android phone and access this music that's stored in iTunes in the cloud. So I mentioned Google Music, and the same goes as with iTunes with Google Play Music. So if you use Google Play Music and maybe you've uploaded your own content through there using the Google Play Music Manager, this is probably a video in its own right how to use this, and it actually is mentioned in the book as well. We talk about how you can use this. But with Google Play Music, you can have it automatically upload music from your machine to Google's cloud. Well, you can also pull down from Google's cloud of your own music and music you purchase and store that on your PC. So all you need to do on the download is make sure that it goes into the right folder. So you can do change there, and you tell it where your music is located. So in this case it will go into the iTunes folder, which we've already set up as OneDrive, so that's fine. We could go to Windows Media Player, My Music folder, or Others, just to be sure. Let's go to Others, add the folder, and you can add the OneDrive music folder. So if I go on there we go. So now that will synchronize Google Play Music with my OneDrive music folder. So like I said, you've got the option here to download music from Google Play. It will download all the songs you purchased and upload it onto your OneDrive folder, and again that's then accessible through Windows 10, Windows 8 One, Xbox One, Android and iOS. So just to show you now, I've got all that synced up. Here is the browser. You go music.microsoft.com and you can see the tracks that you've uploaded into that OneDrive music folder. Here it is on my Windows 10 mobile device. Here it is on Android, and here it is on iOS. So what that meant is now that no matter what device I've got, I can listen to my own collection of music using OneDrive. I've not bought anything. If you've got a 5 gig worth of music, you can do it for free, or there are various options for OneDrive to expand the storage. So that's it. That's dead simple. You use OneDrive, access your music everywhere. So this is the kind of thing that I talk about in the book, plus how to make your own media servers, how to use Groove Music and other music services and VLC and things like that. Thanks for watching this video. More on thedigital lifestyle.com.